Hello and welcome to Unity of One. In our first broadcast, I spoke about why I'm doing this, and I also spoke about what I believe a soul is. I also spoke about some of the issues we will be discussing here. In our second week, I dove a little further into two topics, one being our current structure in the way we vote and how we can make simple changes that would truly make us a democracy. The second topic was the speed of light and why I believe we cannot exceed it. Now, at the end of that broadcast, I asked you to ponder a few questions for me. They were, where do you think we are? Who do you think created all of this, and why? I truly hope you've given these questions some thought, because the two topics I'm going to talk about today are the foundation of Unity of One. It is in these two topics that we will find the ways to understand, respect, and live amongst each other as one. Everything we do, everything we discuss here at Unity of One is based around these beliefs. So let us begin. The migration of life. When we look back at our existence, we have two options to believe in. We have Darwinism, which is the natural selection of evolution, or we have divine creation, meaning a higher form of power, an all-knowing being that created everything. Regardless of how you tweak these two, everything we're taught or the options we're given are based around these two concepts. It's totally cool. The problem is that for centuries, the two have gone head to head with each other, and they have literally separated the people of this planet. So let's really take a look at the two of them, evolution and creation. When I think back of the two, I don't see a separation. I only see the process of organic life. I see a system that is carefully planned out, that under the right conditions can not only sustain life, but it can also create organic life. I see a system that is so carefully designed that the celestial beings who inhabit the created world will do so in the form of organic beings that evolve as the planet does. From microbial to post-human, I see a system that is so carefully designed that the evolution of life is a result of intelligent design. I have no doubts that everything we see and everything we don't see are all created. All right? So let's take a look ahead a bit. Right now, we are looking for Earth-like planets. We're not only looking for them, we're finding them all over. And we're finding them in what is referred to as the Goldilocks zone, meaning they're at the right distance from their sun. So they're not too hot, they're not too cold, and they most likely have liquid water. We know with our current technology and with our current understanding of the universe that we can never really reach these planets in our lifetime. But in the same breath, you know that we also have the technology that we can have unmanned craft reach these new worlds at some point. And you know the technology of unmanned crafts will get better and better and better. So, I'm going to paint a picture for you. We find a planet that is suitable for life. It has water and it has oxygen. We know this planet is too far to send anyone who's actually alive. So what will we do? We will, at some point, migrate to another world, and most likely more than one. We will one day launch spacecraft that will go to these worlds. When a craft or crafts reach their selected world, they will search for the optimum places to seed this new planet. And I mean seed it with all of the life that we have here. Animals to plants, insects to humans. We will send celestial arcs to carefully selected worlds. Not only will they seed the planet with life, but it will wait. And wait. And it will wait for the life that it seeded to evolve to a predetermined time. Now, by this time, we will most likely have an excelled process of evolution, especially on the New World. After all, it's a created, designed, that is enabling evolution to occur. So anyway, hundreds, thousands, millions of years go by. The same machines that delivered life to this planet will also remain to be used for education. We will be able to put everything we know and understand into these machines, these crafts, and they will deliver and seed new worlds. Then they will remain and be the source of information for this new life to become, dare I say, an intelligent species. A species that will grow and one day do the same as we have. Now, how did we get here? Here on this planet, Earth. How did you and I get here? I truly believe that when a universe is created, it is a celestial gamble of sorts. For example, let's say I have all of the ingredients for a universe and all of its stars and planets, all of its inhabitants and everything that it will ever need. I put all of these ingredients into a big bucket and I pour it out on the floor. All of these ingredients will spread out. In some places, everything may come together right for a planet to form and sustain life. Now, that life on that planet will be based on that planet's unique properties, and they may differ from ours here, and they may be the same. Now, in some places, nothing will happen, life won't grow because the celestial chemistry just wasn't right. So in some cases, yes, I do believe that a planet can in fact grow life and all forms of it. And I also do believe in some cases the life forms these planets do. I also believe that in some cases the life form on these planets do migrate to other worlds. So when we, here, humans, migrate to another world, and I'm dead serious, are we going to establish and set up this new world the same as it is here? Are we going to have the same form of government control? Are we going to destroy and deplete this new world of its natural resources? Are we going to start a new world and charge its new inhabitants to live and eat on this new world? Are we going to bring war and hate, fear and anger, deceit and betrayal to this new world? We cannot. The migration of life from our world to the next cannot be what we have done here. It cannot. We cannot keep traveling to world after world, seeding these worlds with life and continuing to evolve with the same morals and ethics that we have here. There is so much for us to change and eliminate, as there is so much new to incorporate. This is going to be an almost, honestly, this is like going to be almost impossible to be a voice in any of this. The people of this planet must unite not only for the survival and freedom of our species, but we must unite as one because we truly are life. The 1% that controls our lives is the evil we are taught to fear. They are corrupted souls, and they are enslaving a planet and making us work to death as we destroy the very world we walk on. We pay for the fruits and vegetables and the fresh water that this planet provides to us for free. We're charged to live on land that we as a natural species evolved on. And we're mass slaughtering millions of animals. We're polluting the air, destroying the oceans, and terraforming the land. Really, most of us don't care about any of this as long as we have our materialistic comforts. We're educating our children on false and useless information, lies, and deceit. We're educating and preparing our children for a life of slavery. We're preparing them to contribute and condone a system that has been using and enslaving humans for hundreds of years. Now, do you believe an all-knowing, an all-seeing, compassionate, loving God would create this world for you? Do you think you were created to worry, live in fear, have stress? Or were you created to explore, experience, share your love and knowledge as a species? Right? Think of this. If we did the opposite of what we do on most days, we'd all be living much better lives on a much better planet. This goes for education, religion, health, nutrition, government, everything. What we have done to the existence of creation is an abomination to the creation itself, which leads us to our next topic, the vision of reality. The vision of reality is a very touchy subject, and this conversation causes and is the cause of so many debates today. But I think when we really settle down and take a deep breath and check ourselves and look forward, we will see that this most likely is the reality of our reality. Anytime I have ever asked, where are we and how did God create us, I've never really received a suitable answer. And I just don't mean a suitable answer for me personally. I mean an answer that resonates logic with my soul. For the most part, it was usually something like, because He is an all-knowing Lord and it is His will. But that doesn't really answer anything. Now, when we look at science, they speak of the Big Bang, when one point of energy exploded and everything there is came out of that one source. One. Right? Okay, no problem. So, if I put science and spirituality, religion back together, then we can assume that the Big Bang was God, or God turning on the universe, right? But that still doesn't answer anything really for me personally. It does a little, maybe not so much in the form of an answer, but it gives me a direction to look in. And that direction is not backwards, it's forward. We exist in a created universe. In our universe, all of the ingredients of life are there. So here we are today, right? We currently use no more than 10% of our brain. Even though we know so much and we've created so much, that's what we do. And we will continue to do so. It has all been done with 10% of our brain. Now, even though the following will most likely happen sooner, by 2025, scientists will have fully reverse engineered the human brain. Or this is when we'll publicly be told about it. But when we've reverse engineered the brain, this will allow us to access and connect with many other areas of the brain. It will enable us to connect our technology to our biology. It will enable us to create cyberhumans, advanced artificial intelligence, and advanced nanotechnology. When we reverse engineer our brain, human evolution will excel at a rapid rate. But the created life is going to excel at an extremely rapid rate. That artificial intelligence, that new reverse engineered brain. Now, as I mentioned, when we first started today, the migration of life and the vision of our reality are the foundation of unity of one. And these topics are going to branch off into many areas. But please understand this. Humans, us, are not the primary being to evolve here. We've gone from microorganisms to marsupials to primates to cavemen, and now we are currently human. This is not what we will be thousands of years from now. We're going to start to incorporate more of our technology into our biology. Our technology will become the primary part of our biology. We are going to create quantum computers that are going to be beyond what most humans can even comprehend. We will learn how to create universes. In these universes, worlds will form and beings will evolve on these worlds we've created. We will at some point learn how to transfer our consciousness into these created worlds. This is not science fiction. This is just fact. And this is the natural process of our created evolution. You right now live on a created planet. You have a biological vehicle that enables your celestial energy to see, hear, smell, and touch, communicate and store, as well as transmit and receive information. You get to share and experience this life. This universe, this world, our existence was created with a technology that we here will one day in turn create for ourselves. It's fact. Your consciousness is a direct part of this intelligence. We are all the ancestors of future awareness of our own creation. We are what feeds awareness, ideas, and experiences. We are the creators of creation. Our awareness is life. It's all we are. What we see, hear, smell, and touch, this place, where we are, it's a world we've created so we can experience the beauty of our imagination. It's the place we can experience a physical reality. It's where our awareness can be aware in a created digital universe. I'll see everybody for the live chat in just a few minutes. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you in just a bit.